ho! Santa here! So, with Christmas just a week away, it's high time Santa told you who isn't getting anything for Christmas. This is Santa's. Sorry about that. Live videos, huh? Am I right? This is Santa's Naughty List 2017. These are all the naughty little boys and girls who ain't getting shit for Christmas this year. Well, start out with somebody who has a naughty list of his own. Attorney General Jefferson Beauregard Simpson. Sorry, that's a mouthful to say. Try that again. Attorney General Jefferson Beauregard Simpson. He's been a very naughty boy, fibbing this year in his confirmation hearing. He was asked a simple question. Had he met with any Russians? Was he in contact with anyone in the Russian government? He said no, but of course this wasn't true. He had had a meeting with the Russian diplomat. Now, could this have been a mistake on his part? He is pretty old. Is he senile? Or, you know, like a senator, he meets with foreigners all the time, diplomats and ambassadors and whatnot. Well, Santa knows better. Santa knows what's really going on there, Jefferson. And you've been a naughty boy. You know what? Another thing with you, Jefferson. He thinks the naughtiest thing you could do was have a little bit of pot. Santa doesn't agree with that. I mean, put it from Santa's point of view. To get presents to everyone across the world in one night, I have to break the laws of physics. I'm not going to get into how I do it, but let me tell you, that's some, 2001 Space Odyssey shit. And the only way he said his mind could even comprehend this is if he could have something that would just calm him down. And what's better than a little gong in your pipe to calm you down? So lay out the pot smokers, Jefferson, little fibber. Now, speaking of calming down and relaxing, this year Santa decided he was going to take a little vacation. I've been working up in the North Pole for some 20 years now, without a vacation, dealing with fucking elves who have ears freakier than Jefferson Beauregard Sessions. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go to the Caribbean. Get back on a nice beach, drink me some great tasting rum, listen to some music. And I had the perfect vacation package laid out. A musical festival, Friars Fest, where I was supposed to get gourmet food and amazing living conditions. What I got was a damp-ass FEMA tent, some watered-down rum, which tasted like donkey piss, and my gourmet food consisted of a piece of bread with some cheese. Not cheese bread. Bread with cheese. Like a Kraft single. Also, just some lettuce thrown together and called a salad. So I was very pissed about that. So Billy McFarland, the brainchild behind this fucking dumpster fire, you're on the naughty list. Yes, you are. So, back to the United States government. I've got a congressman here who made a pretty poor example of himself in front of the children. Rod Blum of Iowa. The congressman was just doing a simple interview with a bunch of children around him. All of them African-American for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, Santa's not going to get into that. No, I'm not getting on that horse. Or reindeer, as it were. Anyway, the interviewer is asking the congressman, why is it that at his meet and greets and his campaign rallies, he wouldn't let people from outside his district in? It was only the people in his district for these town hall meetings and whatnot. And he gave some contrivancy that, well, you wouldn't want someone from Iowa City coming over to Dubuque to vote in their elections. So why should you invite them? There are plenty of reasons why you should invite them, Congressman. You might not represent their district, but what you do does have an effect on their life. So maybe you could think outside the box. But anyway, son, it really doesn't get into politics that much. I'm from the North Pole. We have politics of our own. But Mr. Congressman was then asked, would he take money from people outside his district? And he decided to throw a hissy fit and end the interview right there. And all this in front of the children. Poor example. Honestly, if someone needed some gonging in this pipe, I think it was that congressman. And speaking, once again, of people with poor examples, Christie, for closing his state beaches. On the, what was it, the Veterans Day? I believe it was Veterans Day weekend. Or maybe it was Memorial Day weekend. All I know is he closed the beaches and said the public couldn't go to them. And then he sits his fat ass down and what? I think New Jersey's glad he's gone. Skipping along, of course, the Flint, Michigan government for continuing to poison their citizens with their rank-ass water. You're on the list once again. Get your shit together. Also, why are you having town meetings in churches? Don't you know people are going to come to these town meetings and say nasty things that shouldn't be said in churches? The sort of thing that would get them kicked out of a church, but it's a town meeting. Don't have it in a church, because quite honestly, people are going to say all sorts of crazy-ass shit in a town meeting. Robert Maganga, is he still living? Well, he's just a piece of shit. I get put him on the list along with that Kim Jong-un. Naughty, naughty, naughty little boys. Someone finally took care of that Mugambi fellow. Poor-ass dresser he was, too. Oh, that's a lighter note. Let's talk about those Oscar accountants who got the whole Best Picture mixed up with, what was the one that won? Moonlight? Bet Out. Well, the Oscar accountants. I can't even remember why I put them on the naughty list. I know they got the Best Picture mixed up because they weren't paying the fuck attention. But I can't recall who got what mixed up. It's Moonlight and forget it. Okay, and of course, this year we had quite a few naughty boys being accused of all sorts of things, like Harvey Weinstein, Ben Affleck, Judge Roy Moore with the kids. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about him. He's out of a job, or he didn't get the job. Probably work as a mall security guard. I'll keep an eye out for him. And of course, the guy who grabbed Taylor Swift's ass, that sea lion that bit the little girl in the ass, he's a sex offender. Trust me on that one. You might just think I was just a sea lion, you want to eat the little girl, because no, that's not the case. Trust you, that sea lion's got some issues. George Takei, Kevin Spacey, John Conyers, Al Franken, Milo Yiannopoulos, a pedo advocate. I heard he's starting his own college, Brigham Young. Let's see, Garrison Keillor, Charlie Rose. Now there's one that surprised me. This guy walking around naked in front of his employees. You know, I guess it's the ones you never expect are the ones that surprise you. Say, Louis C.K., yeah, definitely on the list. And, like I said, a lot of naughty boys there. And I think that's about wraps it up. We have Kathy Griffin. Not for the whole, Donald Trump head thing, because, Santa's actually chopping people's head off. You got some elves, they want to stage a coup against Santa. Santa's got to handle his business. So I'm not going to judge her for pretending to chop off some guy's head when I have actually chopped off some people's heads. But what she said about Annie Cohen, that just seems mean. So I'm putting her on the list. But my number one naughtiest girl would have to be that little girl who ate Prince Harry's popcorn. And not because he's the prince. It's just rude that people would eat off other people's plates without asking. That's why Santa doesn't have a Mrs. Claus. He's going to eat his whole venison steak by himself. He doesn't want someone, oh, can I get a piece of that? And just start taking his food. That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude, little lady. And you're on the list. You're on the list. Christ, son of a cock-sucking son of a whore.